Look, sometimes you got to open a can of worms to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And of course, this is a candle. I don't keep cans of worms sitting around my office. But back in the day, this idiom, this expression comes from the time in the fisherman industry, or for fishermen, when they actually sold worms in the can. Of course, lovely earthworms, big night crawlers to catch the best fish. Now, what the heck does a can of worms mean? To open a can of worms means to create a complicated situation that doing something about is going to lead to many more problems. So, open a can of worms, Pandora's box, a Gordian knot. In apparently the UK, Canada, and Australia, they use an expression called a dog's breakfast, which means something similar, a hard nut to crack. We've talked about that idiom and expression before. It just means by solving one problem or figuring out the solution to one problem, you create other problems. Guess what? We do that all the time in our lives and in the lives of our customers. If we're doing a great job, we're solving a big problem for them, and then that's creating other little problems that we can continue to solve. So in addition to helping them out by solving their problems, it's a win-win situation because we create other problems that we continue to solve, so we can continue to serve the same people over and over and over again, hopefully for their entire lifetime. Not that we want to create tons of problems for them, but by solving one problem, we will automatically create other problems, other challenges, other changes, other difficulties. And if we have the solution for those as well, it makes for good follow-up sales for our company and for our organization. Just like with fishing, fishermen use worms, crawlers, minnows, leeches, all kinds of lures. You use whatever works and whatever is, excuse me, coffee time. You use whatever bait is appropriate for your customer base. Your customers, whatever they want is what you're going to give them. Whatever problem they want solved, that's the problem you want to solve for them. So curious how you describe this situation in your business or in your industry. I've never heard of the dog's breakfast, so that's a new one to me. But if you're from the United Kingdom, Canada, or Australia, you may have very well heard that before. And I'm curious if that means the exact same thing as opening a can of worms means here in the United States. To create to take a complicated situation, solve that problem, knowing that you're going to create other problems. Think of something like, let's think of something political, because that always goes over like a ton of bricks. The New Green Deal, or the environment. Whenever we work on the environment, when we solve a problem in one area, it creates problems and challenges in other areas. That's true of any situation, any challenge, any problem. Anything, any business, any problem our business already solves, one of the fastest ways to think about how to serve your existing customers more is to ask yourself, okay, we've solved this problem for them, now what do they need help with? For example, even a company that helps you get more business into your business, guess what? A lot of companies aren't set up or ready to handle the volume increases that comes with getting more business, more people, more customers coming to them. So it sounds like that's a good solution. Everybody thinks that they need more leads and more sales and more people coming into their business, but often they find that it's once they get a steady stream of people coming in, if their processes and systems aren't set up and they're not ready to handle the increased flow, they run into challenges, and then you can be there to help solve those new challenges. Curious your experience with this particular idiom or expression? I guarantee I have said, well, that opened a can of worms on many an occasion in my corporate career, as well as in my different businesses that I've run over the decades now. Definitely said, okay, well, that opened a can of worms, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means we need to solve this problem and realize that we're creating a bunch of ancillary problems that we're going to want to find solutions for in order to help people to the best of our ability. Have an absolutely amazing day. Check out and see if you can find the can of worms that you're opening in your industry, because that's a great way to get a competitive advantage. And then share it with us in the comments below so we can be a part of your solution and we can see if there's ways that we can serve you as well. Have an amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting challenge, change related idiom as we go through the month of August to coincide with the Get Up and Go challenge. Have an amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow. Bye.